So welcome to Math Mechanics. In this video, mag-solve tayo ng problems about heat transfer under ng composite walls. So diba, formula natin for plain wall. So meron tayong Q is equal to K A delta T and the thickness of the wall, diba? Pero in composite wall, meron tayong formula which is Q is equal to delta T all over the summation of the thermal resistance kung ilan man yung wall mo. For example, meron ka tatlo yung thermal resistance mo. Meron ka summation of RTH dito. So yung wherein yung RTH is equal yan sa X all over KA. Nagets ba? X all over KA yan na. O, the next, so siguro okay na yan. Solve na tayo ng mga problem. Ay, wait pala. Di ba, yan? Composite wall. Let's say, meron kang dyan. Nangyari. Ay, naglalag na naman tayo. Yan. For example, meron kang wall dyan, tapos meron ka bang isang wall na nakadikit dito. Yung Q na dumadali dito is the total Q, di ba? Total. Pero yung Q total na yan is equal siya dun sa Q na dumadali dun sa kulay pink. Q1, which is dito yung Q1. Thus, equals din siya dun sa Q2. I hope nakikita nyo, no? For composite wall. So, solve na tayo ng problem. So, dito muna tayo. So, yan. Sabi, determine the heat transfer to the composite wall shown in the figure below. Take the conductives of A, B, C, D, and E as 50, 10, 6.67, 20, and 30 watts per meter Kelvin, respectively. And assume the one-dimensional heat transfer. So, pag ganyan yung heat transfer natin. Ayaw mabara. Then, one-dimensional heat transfer. Take the area of A, D, A is equal to D is equal to E as 1 meter squared, and B equal to C is equal to 0.5 meter squared. The temperature entering the wall is 800 degrees Celsius. Leaving at wall E is 100 degrees Celsius. So, meron tayong 800 degrees Celsius dito. Excuse. Then, lumalabas yung heat, yung temperature na yon. Tapos, nagiging na lang siya, 100 degrees Celsius at C daw. So, kunin natin muna yung, thermal, gawa tayong, circuit pala. Thermal circuit. So, meron tayong ganyan. Then, yung dalawa is naka-parallel, di ba? Tapos, isa pa. So, meron tayong A, B, C, D, E, na resistance. So, kunin muna natin yung RTHA. So, RTHA is equal to X, which is yung X natin dito kay A. Nasaan siya? So wala siyang binigay na wala siyang binigay na thickness. So assume natin na 1 meter yan. So meron tayong 1 meter all over the thermal conductivity, which is 50 multiplied by the area, which is 1 meter squared. Tapos meron tayong watts per meter Kelvin na unit. Then, makakancel yung mga dito, yung meter squared dito. Tapos aangat yung Kelvin sa taas. So, RTHA natin. So, RTHA is equal to 1 all over 50. 0.02. 0.02. Kelvin per watts. So, RTH, naman? RTHB is equal to 1 meter all over ilan yung K na ito? 10. Tayong 10 meters. Thermal conductivity, no? Paano natin ito buburahin? Ayaw mabura. Pagpalitin na lang natin yung meron ng meter squared dito. Then multiply by 0.5. Watts per meter Kelvin. So that bawal tayo magkamali ng ayaw mabara. So matitira is RTHP is equal to 1 all over 0.5 multiplied by 10 is equal to 0.2 Kelvin per watts. So hanapin natin yung RTHC. Is equal to ilan siya? So meron tayong 6.67 na 1 meter all over 0.5 meter squared multiplied by 6.67 watts per meter Kelvin. So cancel tong meter dito. Aangat yung Kelvin sa taas. So RTHC GHC is equal to what? So meron tayong 1 all over 1 divided by 0.5 multiplied by 6.67. Meron tayong 0.3. So 0.3 Kelvin per watts. So RTHD. So ulit natin RTH D is equal to 1 meter divided by 1 meter din yung 1 meter squared. Kasi nasa din na tayo 1 meter squared multiplied by the thermal conductivity, which is 20. Watts per meter Kelvin. So cancel. Importante yung cancellation of units. So RTHD is equal to ilan? Tayong 1 divided by 20 equal to 0.05 Kelvin per watts. So last one, RTH E. So RTH E is equal to RTH E. So meron tayong 30 na 1 meter na thickness all over 1 meter squared na area as 30 watts per meter Kelvin. So cancel yung same process. So RTHE is equal to 1 over 30. Meron tayong 0.03 Kelvin per watts. So anong gagawin natin dito? Pansin nyo, dapat series lahat yan. So ko-convert natin tong as series circuit. So paano natin gagawin yan? So meron tayong formula, na yung in series ng isang parallel, meron tayong B times C all over B plus C. So kunin natin yung thermal resistance in series ng B tsaka C. So meron tayong ilan yung natin, B. So 0.2. So meron tayong 0.2 multiply by yung sa C, ilan? 0.3. Sorry na. 0.2 tapos 0.3. Yung unit na ito is magiging squared lang. So meron tayong Kelvin, lagyan natin Kelvin squared divided by watts squared over 0.2 plus 0.3 Kelvin watts. So cancel din yung isa dito. So matitira is Kelvin per watts pa rin. So equal to sa So calculate 0.2 times 0.3 divided by 0.2 plus 0.3. So meron tayong 0.12 Kelvin per watts. So masasolve na natin yung heat transfer. Yan tayong 800 tas 100. So haba ng solution, So the Q now is equal to 800 minus 100 degrees Celsius divided by the summation of RTH. So lagyan na natin siya ng ganito. So yung una, yung sa A, which is 0.02. Then plus yung combination ng parallel kanina. Ilan? 0.12 yan, di ba? 0.12 plus ano yung isa? Yung sa D na. Kasi B and C is magkasama. So, 0.05 plus the last one, which is yung sa E, 0.033. 0.33. Yung unit na ito is Kelvin per watts. So, pwede na natin palitan as Kelvin kasi change yung temperature na siya. So, pwede natin palitan as Kelvin. So, makacancel ng Kelvin dito. Then, aangat yung watts. So, the heat transfer is equal to, so, tayong 800 minus 100. Tama ba 100? Baka mamaya mali yung 100, tama. 100 divided by 0.02 plus 0.12 plus 0.05 then 0.033. So meron tayong heat transfer na 3139.013 watts. So ito na yung sagot for this problem. So nakuha na siguro yon. So i-review nyo na lang if hindi. So yun na yun.